Well, here's another manners video. I'm Nancy Dorrier, and making a series of little 3 to 4 minute talks about manners. I hope I can have good enough manners to keep it down to 3 or 4 minutes because of our attention span, which is actually what I want to talk about. And one is it's the manners of paying attention versus being distracted. Now, the distractions we notice these days are the smartphone and the computer and the television and, I don't know, the fire truck. But there have been distractions for a really long time before we even had those things, which is jumping around, interrupting people, thinking up something that they're saying that reminds us of, or, my grandmother had a blue dress on too. You're talking about your grandmother, and it makes me think about my grandmother. So it's the practice of paying attention, and paying attention to when someone's talking. So you could say it's a practice of listening and not doing other work, not working on your computer, not looking at your iPhone. In fact, you might could you look at your iPhone 5 times a day, 6 times a day if you want to, but not constantly? And what would be available to you in your brain if you slowed down and paid attention in a meeting, in a conversation, when you're reading a report or a book? What would be possible if you're doing nothing but paying attention? When you're taking a walk, you see the wet leaf on the sidewalk, or I saw a snail after a rain crawling across the sidewalk. And what happens when, well, one is I don't step on the snail if I pay attention. But we don't really know what happens when we pay attention. I'm writing a blog about this, and it's going to be on nancydwrites.com. And I'm inviting you to answer that question. What happens when you pay attention? And why is that good manners? And why is that good business? Why is that good family life? What kind of life does that give you when you pay attention and you're less distracted or not distracted by all the things that keep popping into your brain? So go to Nancy D. Writes and you can see more about that. But for now, I just want to leave you with that question. Pay attention, notice the distractions, come back and pay attention. Thank you.